Wife's business trip led to infidelity and unexpected pregnancy. Be me, Jake Williams, born into middle-class family. Like most kids in my environment, grew up with stability, not luxurious life, but comfortable enough. Parents always trying to teach me about work ethic. Responsibility and independence were big things in our house. These values helped me throughout my entire life. Went to regular school, never the top student in class, but always pushing myself to be better. Parents supported literally everything I tried. Their support gave me confidence when things got rough. Really needed that sometimes. Studying wasn't always easy for me. Understood that education was key though. Willing to put in all the effort needed. Determined to reach my goals no matter what. Especially loved mathematics. Felt like entering a world of pure logic and precision. Could find answers to the most complex problems. Just had to put in enough work. This mindset stayed with me. By high school, had it all figured out. Wanted to become an engineer. Seemed perfect for combining science with practical solutions. Exactly what I was looking for. After graduation, straight to college. Chose engineering without hesitation. Knew there'd be tons of work ahead. Was completely ready for it though. College hit hard, but in a good way. Challenging as hell, but satisfying too. Each day brought new problems to solve. Every time I overcame them, felt like moving in exactly the right direction. First patent became huge test. Process wasn't just about knowledge. Needed real perseverance to get through it. Spent countless months working on invention. Checking every single detail. Constantly improving mechanisms. Always thinking how to make it even better. Had moments where I doubted everything. Didn't give up though. Believed in my idea completely. Knew I could make it work eventually. Finally, getting that first patent. Most rewarding thing I'd experienced. Proved all my effort and persistence paid off. Opened so many doors for me. Started making serious money. Could invest in new developments. Life started changing fast. Success brought new confidence. Started seeing real prospects ahead. Right at peak of professional success. Taylor shows up in my life again. Knew each other since childhood. Paths split after school. Fate brings us back together years later. Relationship develops incredibly fast. Soon realize it's more than friendship. Taylor becomes everything to me. Not just life partner. Source of constant inspiration. Supports me through every difficulty. Always believes in me and my ideas. Gives me strength when things get tough. Helps me never give up. She's got psychology degree. Works as team building coach. Job requires lots of travel. We always find time for each other though. Make it work no matter what. Decide to get married. Both know we can't live without each other. Weddings modest but perfect. Full of happiness and pure love. Main thing isn't fancy celebration. Just being together forever. Start planning future together. Dream about family life. Talk about having kids someday. Every day together makes it clearer. We're perfect for each other. Long, happy journey ahead of us. 5 years of marriage passed like nothing. Filled with happy moments. Constant mutual support. Becomes foundation of everything. Learn so much about each other. How to understand perfectly. How to trust completely. How to move forward through any problems. Taylor isn't just wife. Becomes truest friend. Understands me better than anyone. Supports me through hardest times. Talk about future constantly. Wanting children becomes shared dream. Unites us even more strongly. Taylor always dreamed of being mother. Know she'll be wonderful at it. Shows incredible care and love. To me and everyone close to us. Conversations about kids bring us closer. Understand, family is most important thing. What we're really striving for in life? Wake up next to her every morning. Feel like luckiest person alive. No bright future waits ahead. Our bond gets stronger every year. Sure, nothing can break connection between us. Start serious talks about having child. Discuss how it'll change our lives. Not scared of changes at all. Know we'll make great parents. Have everything needed for loving family. Taylor always saying child will complete us. Make life richer and happier. Believe this completely. Family has always been greatest value. Make plans constantly. Dream about future together. Can't wait for dreams to become reality. 5 years prove we can handle anything. Overcome any difficulties. Love and support get us through everything. Each new day brings more joy. Complete confidence only best lies ahead. Recently, Taylor's business trips becoming more frequent. Real test for our family every single time. Only seeing each other couple times per week. Can feel the gap growing between us with each trip. Distance making me more uncertain than ever before. Try not to put too much weight on it. Often stay late at work myself. Focusing on providing for our family. Working hard for future comfort. We both understand the situation. Need to save enough money for having kid. Seems like important goal for both of us. Keeps us motivated through tough times. Situation becomes especially tense. Taylor has to leave for business trip, right during her birthday. Makes everything feel depressing. Both of us super upset about timing. Was supposed to be our chance. Celebrate this day together. Create unforgettable memories. Remember all our birthday plans. Wanted big celebration. Family and friends all together, enjoying atmosphere of fun, sharing moments of pure joy. Now everything seems distant, completely unattainable. Instead of sharing special day with loved one, left alone with my thoughts, wondering how to make things better. Every day drags on impossibly slow. Each morning, same feeling when getting up. Hopelessness and melancholy taking over. Looking at her empty chair at breakfast table, absence weighs heavy on my heart. Hits harder every single day. Life gradually becoming pure routine. Gap between us growing stronger. Each trip makes everything worse. Had planned this day so carefully. Now all preparations seem useless. Everything falling apart slowly. Realizing distance isn't just physical anymore. Emotional gap growing wider. Look at photos from her birthday. Feel overwhelming sadness. Thinking about her being far away. Wonder how hurt she must feel. Not spending birthday with person she loves. Try my best during phone calls. Make her feel how much I love her. How badly I miss having her around. But even most sincere words can't replace. Warmth she would feel next to me. Real physical presence impossible to substitute. Each time she leaves for trip. Left alone with sadness and confusion. Constantly asking myself questions. What's really keeping us apart? Why can't we be together more? Understand this rhythm of life. Can't continue indefinitely. Need to change something drastically. Need for change becoming more obvious. Have to find way back to same intimacy. Realize importance of discussing feelings. Talking about our needs openly. Only way to overcome growing crisis. Constantly thinking about ways to spend time together despite trips. Searching for steps to restore closeness. Each time Taylor leaves, realize more clearly than ever. We need serious work on keeping family together. This period requires efforts from both. Need willingness to make compromises. Can't risk losing what we built together. Actively looking for ways to improve our communication. Ensure distance doesn't destroy relationship. Deep in my heart hoping we can maintain our connection despite all obstacles and difficulties. Think about importance of being close. How distance affects our relationship. Every single aspect of our life together. Still confident we can overcome if we work together as team. Every new morning trying to make right decisions. Find best ways to maintain connection. Slowly understanding harsh truth. If we don't start working on relationship, might lose everything we have. Actively collecting ideas for when Taylor returns home. Ways to spend quality time together. Activities to bring us closer. Time to think seriously about future of our family. Every evening sitting alone at table, thinking how to express feelings to Taylor. Know we need complete honesty about all our needs and desires. Can't keep hiding feelings anymore? These thoughts never leave my mind. Becoming more persistent each day. No significant changes ahead. Have to learn working on our love. Find ways to overcome all obstacles. Standing in our way. Repeat to myself daily, our love should be stronger than any difficulties we face. Truly believe in this. Understand this period needs massive effort from both of us. Ready to make any compromises needed for sake of our relationship. Remain in constant waiting mode. Hope things will change for better. But can't shake growing feeling. Something fundamentally wrong. Between us now. Need to face this reality soon. Make big decision to surprise my wife. Becomes major turning point in my life. Every conversation about her birthday makes my love feel stronger somehow. Always try doing something special for Taylor. This year definitely no exception. Really know how much she values attention. Want this day to be truly memorable? Something she'll remember for a long time. Manage to get exact details during our talk. Find out where she's going for trip. What hotel she's staying at. This info opens up possibilities. Can't just let this chance slip by. Start making detailed plans for her day. Already imagining her happy face when she sees me there. Buy plane tickets well in advance. Planning to show up with flowers. Want to congratulate her in person? Surprise her completely. Every moment waiting for this day fills me with pure joy and excitement. Land in her supposed business trip city. Feeling confident my efforts will pay off. Totally worth all the planning. Jump into first available taxi. Tell driver hotel's address. Heart pounding with anticipation. Can't wait for our meeting. Everything seems perfect until unexpected turn hits hard. Taxi driver stops suddenly. Tells me shocking news. No such hotel exists here. Never has been one like that. Words hit like lightning bolt. Mind flooding with questions. Anxiety creeping into my soul. Panic taking over completely. Urgently need answers. Need to know what's happening. Decide to call wife right then. Wish her happy birthday casually. During conversation, ask about name of her hotel and city. Surprisingly, everything matches up. But something feels terribly wrong. Vague anxiety overwhelming me. Can't understand what's off. Every second in this uncertain state, making me more and more anxious. Remember how happily we discussed her upcoming business trip. how we dreamed about spending time together. Now everything in this city looks completely different. Can't make sense of what's happening. Feeling of betrayal washing over me. Full of confusion and disappointment. Fly back to my city immediately. This day meant to be celebration turns into real nightmare instead. Every detail from our conversation now seems like complete lie. Thinking about difficulty, being away from someone you love, especially on such important day, with each hour spent thinking, feeling greater sense of loss. Keep asking myself how ended up in this situation. Meaning of surprise completely gone, leaving only bitter aftertaste. Try finding explanation for everything happening, but nothing makes sense. World around me falling apart. Can't gather thoughts properly. Terrible feeling weighing me down. Understand decisions need making. Left alone with racing thoughts. Don't know how to tell Taylor what happened, what I'm feeling. Every moment without her, becoming more difficult. Start thinking hard about our future, full of hope to find answers to all my questions. Seems like impossible task right now. Inner conflict haunting my mind. No longer feeling like confident person I used to be. Situation makes me think deeply about importance of open communication in relationships. Know something needs doing. Time definitely running out. Pull myself together finally. Decide this isn't the end. Can't afford giving up. Not without proper fight first. Need to uncover truth. Find solution to help. Improve our relationship. All I can do is hope. Talking with Taylor will help make sense of what's happening. Ready for conversation. Might open new horizons. Help both of us understand. No, can't leave things as they are. Time definitely running out. Every day Taylor's away. Becomes real challenge for me. Keep thinking about what if hadn't gone to surprise her. How life could be different if everything went according to plan. These thoughts only increase uncertainty and anxiety inside me. Need to take action soon. Understand our future depends on it. Every second without her feels like complete eternity. Realize more and more how much I truly love her. Hope to solve all our problems soon. Return previous harmony to our relationship, but deep down feeling something fundamentally wrong. Can't ignore anymore. After Taylor comes back, lots of questions in my mind. Decide to focus on celebrations first. Try ignoring what's bothering me. Concentrate on making her day special. Decide to gather friends together. Celebrate her birthday properly. Supposed to be an important event in our lives. Start preparations way in advance. Want everything perfect as possible? Choosing celebration place not easy. Finally settle on cozy restaurant. Right in city center. Place known for great food. Perfect atmosphere too. Exactly what we need for celebration. Book table well ahead of time. Want to avoid any problems. No place gets really crowded, especially on special days. Definitely don't need that stress. Friends start arriving one by one. Restaurant fills with happy laughter. Conversations flowing freely. Festive atmosphere building up. Doing everything possible. Make Taylor feel loved and wanted. Whole party vibe helping with that. Every guest brings something special. Some come with flowers. Others bringing sweet treats. Lots of thoughtful gifts too. Adds to cozy atmosphere of evening. Taylor seems incredibly happy. Surrounded by all her friends. Trying my best to keep positive mood. Even though, deep down, still having serious doubts. Everyone enjoying conversation. Jokes and games keeping mood light. Constant exchange of joy. Creates special holiday feeling. Notice how Taylor lights up when friends share stories about our moments together. Gives me strength somehow. Hope all problems will pass. Whole evening full of fun. Time flying by so fast. When cake time comes, restaurant dims all lights. Everyone starts singing. Happy birthday song together. Taylor beaming with happiness. As candles light up cake. Makes her wish. Can only imagine what it is. Close my eyes for a moment too. Want everything to be real? Want everything to feel serene? But slight anxiety in my heart just won't go away completely. Desire to be good husband wins. Want to maintain family comfort? Takes priority over worried thoughts. But deep in soul, anxiety won't leave, even during festive moment, morning after celebration, when finally alone together. Decide to ask Taylor directly about her business trip. Need to clarify situation. She tells same story again, about hotel that seems non-existent. Makes me extremely wary. Feel something wrong with her stories. Still hoping for best though. Try not showing my worries. Gathering all my thoughts. Starting to realize, maybe this holiday celebration can't overshadow fact that our relationship being tested. Even though wanted to celebrate Taylor's birthday properly, know deep down inside. Unresolved issues need attention. Bright and joyful evening. Slowly giving way to wariness and doubt. Thoughts won't leave my head. Keep listening to my feelings. Becoming more persistent. Not knowing what to do next. Try focusing on present moment. Trying to enjoy what's happening. But in every joke, in every congratulation, hear echo of my doubts. Getting louder every minute. Can't avoid thinking about recent events. Really depressing me. Still decide to try everything to make Taylor happy, even with doubts and fears fighting inside me. Spend whole day together, despite heavy heart. No important to be with her. During this time, no matter how hard trying, can't shake feeling that something more going on. Need to figure it out. Need to understand completely. With each new day, feeling stronger and stronger. Need to dig deeper. Get to essence of what's happening. Life shouldn't be just about holidays and looking good. On the outside, trying to meet new day. With these thoughts and feelings. But anxiety still in heart won't give me any peace. Becoming harder to ignore. With each passing moment, situation getting more alarming. Taylor going on week-long business trip next month. Every thought about her trip makes my heart sink with anxiety. Can't shake the feeling anymore. Suggest taking time off work. Could go with her this time. She immediately starts making excuses. None of them sound convincing. Only makes me more suspicious. Taylor apologizes for being away so much. Notice something off about her voice. Sounds hesitant, uncertain, like carefully choosing words, trying to find right way to reassure me. But nothing feels genuine anymore. Trying to understand her reasons. Why doesn't want me coming along? Thought it could strengthen our relationship. Bring back intimacy we're missing. Make everything better between us. Every time she talks about work, about these business trips, feel invisible wall between us, separating us more and more, getting harder to ignore. Can't shake feeling there's something more, hidden behind her words. More than just work, more than need to travel. Thought about deeper meaning. Never leaves my mind anymore. Her travel's starting to mean something else. Something I don't want to imagine, but thoughts won't leave me alone. Each new conversation harder than last. Can't ignore my feelings anymore. Worry is growing stronger every day. Taylor keeps making promises. Says everything will get better soon. We'll spend more time together. But confidence in her words, fading more and more, starting to sound hollow. Notice changes in her mood, more frequent than before. Sometimes appears tired, depressed. Makes my anxiety even worse. Can't help but worry more. Every phrase about future intimacy sounds like empty promise now. Doesn't give me any peace. Just makes everything worse. Inner doubts turning into real anxiety. Situation needs serious attention. Can't ignore it anymore. Need to do something. Heavy feeling in heart. Every time she goes on trip, only gets worse with time. Harder to bear each minute. Can't stop thinking about what's really happening when she's gone. What's going on in her life while I'm not around. Thoughts won't leave me alone. Try concentrating on work, but thoughts about Taylor keep haunting me constantly. Distract from everything else. Heart pounds with anticipation. Every time I see her packing, waiting for answers to questions. Eating me up inside. Try hiding worries once suitcase packed. Don't want to add to her stress before another trip. But feeling about this business trip being another relationship test won't leave me alone. Time spent brooding becomes painful. Realize need to sort out feelings. Can't just wait for things to improve. Need to take steps. Regain closeness we once had. But how to do this when Taylor keeps distancing herself? Finding excuses not to spend time together makes everything more complicated. Try finding answers, but each new thought only makes situation feel worse, more hopeless than before. Moment Taylor leaves for next trip, feel complete hopelessness. Start questioning our entire future. This trip feels different, like another major challenge. Don't know how to cope anymore, but inner voice says time to act. Left alone with thoughts and fears. Heart heavy with worry. About what comes next. Understanding we need to deal with situation. Hanging over me like dark cloud. Time for serious decisions. Internal conflict won't leave me. Don't want to pressure Taylor, but can't remain ignorant either. Situation tearing me apart. Realize each day without her. Becoming more difficult. Need to find way to uncover truth. Can't go on like this. Memories of happy days together seem distant now, unattainable. Remember, planning weekends together, greeting each other after work, all with such joy. Now standing on verge of breakup, that happy life feels like distant dream. Can't reach it anymore. Slipping through fingers, every moment away from her. Reminds me how much willing to give to get our harmony back, but maybe too late now. When Taylor on business trip, loneliness weighs like heavy stone. No, can't live in ignorance anymore. Time to face truth head on. Every minute ticks by slowly, waiting for her return. Need to finally figure out what's really going on in her life. But same time understand, don't have strength anymore to keep hiding feelings. Want to talk to her properly? Ask all questions torturing me. But fear of loss won't let go. Paralyzes me completely. Anxiety only intensifies. With each new minute of waiting, realize more and more. Not just our relationship at stake, but my own spiritual harmony too. Everything hanging by thread now. Situation calms me down a little bit, but common sense finally wakes up. Understand simple truth now. Can't trust her anymore. Not after everything that's happened, just when she's supposed to leave. For another week-long trip. Finally make decision to follow her. Need to know what's really going on. Have wild night before she leaves. One of those nights won't forget. Cook dinner together, atmosphere filled with laughter. Light flirting between us. Want to treasure every moment. Try enjoying it to fullest. Settle down on sofa after dinner. Conversations turn intimate. She looks at me with bright eyes. Feel electric charge between us. Night becomes real celebration of our love somehow. Try remembering every detail, every single moment. Remember how we danced, to quiet music playing, holding each other close. Her head resting on my shoulder. Feels so natural, so right. Heart pounding in chest. Feeling her warmth next to me. Talk for long time together. Sharing dreams about future. Moment feels perfect. Seems like everything getting better, but something still feels off. Next morning, Taylor leaves. Left in complete disbelief. Trying to comprehend everything. That happened last night. Can't shake feeling. Something seriously wrong. First decide, should put aside all my suspicions. Try trusting her again. But thought awakens inside. Maybe I'm wrong about everything. Need to know for sure. When Taylor leaves house, feel anxiety slowly filling me. After some serious thinking, decide can't remain ignorant. Must find out truth. Whatever it takes. Make final decision to follow her. She's planning week-long business trip. Gives me perfect opportunity. Know she has to fly to another city. Can track her movements. Use app on her phone. To track location gives me some confidence. Seeing she's already on way. Manage to activate tracking function. Feel adrenaline pumping through veins. Every moment of waiting adds to growing tension. Jump into my car quickly. Head towards her route. Following wherever she goes. Road seems absolutely endless. Thoughts about what might learn only fuel my interest more. With every kilometer driven, tension increases dramatically. Internal doubts won't leave me. No need to find out. What's really going on? Can't live with uncertainty anymore. Approaching destination finally. Fear and excitement mixing together. Seconds feel like hours now. Try focusing just on road. Keeping mind clear. Check tracking app constantly. Hope mixes with anxiety. Every single time. Know soon everything becomes clear. Moment that defines my life. Getting closer and closer. Finally see her enter hotel. Heart pounding in chest. Almost breaking through. Park at safe distance. Begin observing her actions. Carefully, methodically, every step Taylor takes, etched into my memory. She looks completely relaxed, totally confident. Moment becomes crystal clear. I'm definitely on right track. Don't know what I'll find exactly, but prepared for any consequences. Moment of truth approaching. Time to uncover everything. No following her is risky, but can't stop now. Gone too far to turn back. Can't wait any longer. Ready to find out what's really going on. No matter how painful truth might be, determination growing stronger with each passing moment. Know this decision will change everything, but need answers more than ever. Can't live with doubts anymore. Time to face reality, whatever it might bring. Everything starts unfolding in my head, following Taylor's movements, leaving all hesitation behind, leaving all fears behind too. City she's heading to only hours drive from ours. This proximity seems suspicious, making me even more worried. We always valued intimacy, valued our connection. Can't understand her choice. Why this specific place? What's really going on? Following her route carefully, feeling in gut this isn't just another business trip. Her choice of location, casting more and more doubts. Becoming obvious something's wrong. Reach the city finally. See her stop at small cafe. Place lost among other buildings. Looks really attractive though. Cozy interior visible from outside. Bright lights drawing people in. Park nearby as carefully as possible. Trying to stay unnoticed. Don't want to raise any suspicion. Need to keep watching. Anxiety growing stronger inside with every minute of waiting. Heart pounding so hard, thoughts being torn apart. Watching intently at entrance. Monitoring every movement. Cafe seems quite popular. Notice lots of people. Coming and going constantly. But only looking for one person. Only care about Taylor. Suddenly, cafe door opens. Taylor walks inside. Whole world seems to freeze. In that exact moment, notice how she smiles. Gives me strange feeling. Anxiety growing stronger. Don't know what to expect. But know this moment will change my life forever. Decide to stay put. Continue watching carefully. Soon see man approach her. Tall guy with attractive appearance. Confident demeanor about him. Taylor greets him with smile. Scene sticks in my mind. Like watching worst nightmare. Playing out in real life. With every passing minute, they becoming closer to each other. Feel like fire burning in chest. Tearing me apart inside. Conversation starts between them. Can't help but notice how they laugh together, exchange tender glances. Every movement they make, Seems unbearable to watch. Can't understand how she could betray our love so easily. Feelings turn into real storm. When see them exchange kiss, everything explodes inside me. Anger and disappointment filling my entire soul. Sit in car clutching steering wheel. Feel like could explode any moment. Like lightning strike hitting me. No, this isn't just chance meeting. My life that seemed so stable, so confident before, beginning to fall apart. Coming apart it seems. Can't leave it like nothing happened. Every new moment watching them strengthens my resolve. Ready to find out everything. What's really going on? Each of their laughs. Like knife in heart. Tearing apart all hopes. Tearing apart all dreams. Continue watching them. Like its last opportunity. To change something while they enjoying each other. Feel my anger building. Growing stronger every minute. Thoughts overwhelming me. How she could forget about us. Like we never existed. Determined to uncover truth. Every minute in uncertainty. Feels like eternity now. Understand can't leave? Everything as it is. Feelings of betrayal. Demanding justice now. Can't remain indifferent anymore. Watch as they continue. Spending time together. With every interaction, my patience growing thinner. See her laugh and share. Intimate moments with him. Moments that should belong to me. All this making me hate situation I'm in. Beginning to realize this isn't just observation. It's fight for my life. For our love under threat. Every moment turning into battle. Where I'm main character. No soon have to make choice. This is moment of decision. Have to decide what's next. Watching this scene unfold. Feeling completely defenseless. Suddenly realize can't just sit. Can't just watch this anymore. Need to take action now. Gathering all my courage. Decide ready to intervene. No doubt left in mind. Understand time has come. Can't remain ignorant any longer. Ready to find out what's happening. Do whatever necessary. To protect myself and feelings. Moment to take fate. Into own hands finally. Every second bringing closer. To confrontation with betrayal. Coming closer to truth. With every single step. Ready to face whatever find. No matter how painful. Time to end this uncertainty. Once and for all. Shortly after they leave cafe. See Taylor getting into her car. Moment hits me hard. Difficult to process. Man stays standing on street. Watching her with interest. Slight pleasure on his face. Causes growing feeling inside me. Mixture of envy and anger. Burning me up inside. Storm of emotions growing inside. Each emotion like wild stream. Demanding release. Needing to be acknowledged. Grip steering wheel so tight. Knuckles turning white. Can't control rage anymore. Covering me like dark wave. Threatening to overwhelm. Moment Taylor gets in car. Becomes clear need to leave. Otherwise might lose control. Do something really rash. Something might regret later. Drive to safe distance. Trying not to arouse suspicion. Can't get images out of head. Everything just saw. Playing on repeat endlessly. Don't want her to notice me. Would be too painful. Could cause even more. Misunderstanding between us. Thoughts of what just witnessed. Won't leave my head. Continue swirling around. Like uninvited guests. Can't shake them off. Can't understand what was missing. In our lives together. What made her become different? What draws her to this man? Questions won't stop coming. Feeling of injustice growing inside. Increasing every second. As leave cafe behind. Return home alone. With heavy heart. Feel completely deceived. Totally betrayed. Like most valuable thing. Been taken away from me. My trust in woman. Dreamed of spending life with. Desire to uncover everything. Becomes unbearable. Realize with every meter of road. Heart pounding harder. Reminding me of disaster. That just occurred. Hatred for her growing. Like unquenchable fire. Don't know what to do next. No clear plan of action. Nothing to calm me down. Want justice desperately. Not just desire anymore, but absolute necessity. Requires immediate fulfillment. Need to know why she did this. Particularly what in our life could cause her desire to cheat. What went so wrong between us? All our dreams of future together collapsing before my eyes. Like house of cards, blown away by strong wind. Nothing left standing. Every meter of road feels like eternity. Continue asking questions. Have no answers for. Don't know how to cope. With what just saw. Only aggravates. Internal worries and torment. Making everything worse. Can't leave this unanswered. Everything happening. Requires immediate investigation. Need to figure out all details. Understand what's going on. Maybe try salvaging. What might still be saved. Feeling plan of revenge. Brewing inside me. Haunting my thoughts. Becoming clearer. With each new step. Return home finally. Silence feels unusual. Realize this house will never be same again. Still can't believe. What just happened? Feeling of unprecedented shame. Fills every cell of body. Thought of Taylor cheating. Lingers in mind constantly. Wonder how this happened. When always tried being good husband to her. Don't know what to do. in this situation? Lack of clarity, only making state of mind worse. Harder to think straight, understand need to think, find way to respond to her betrayal. Struck me like lightning bolt. Out of clear blue sky, situation calls for action. Feel it's time to make decisions. Will change my life forever. Want to understand feelings. Figure out what to do next. How to restore justice. Taken away from me. No, can't ignore this. Such betrayal can't go. Without proper response, ready to fight for my interests. Emotions raging inside. Need channeling in right direction. Realize everything changed now. Nothing will be same. No, have to find way. Bring justice somehow. Maybe even get revenge for what she's done. Dreams of happy future. Shattered in instant. Feel hopes dying. Along with them, thoughts of revenge spinning. Haunting me constantly. Now realize have clear goal. Something to focus on. Every moment feels like eternity. Gathering plans in head. For near future, what needs to be done. Feel new chapter ahead. Going to be culmination of all my suffering. Thoughts racing between hope and bitterness. No, not giving up. Determined to find way. Take revenge for betrayal. Plunged me into abyss of complete misery. With every moment realize this only beginning of my journey. Going to be thorny path, but ready to walk it. Begin planning actions carefully. Don't want to miss single detail. Everything has to be thoroughly thought out. No need to use all available means. To achieve my goal, show her she couldn't deceive me so easily. Ready to take control. Make her feel consequences of her actions fully. Every second feels eternal. As gear up for important stage in life. Feel life changed completely. Ready for changes. Might turn everything upside down. From this moment on, become my own judge. Ready not just for revenge, but to restore lost confidence and pride. Nothing will remain without consequences. Understand won't end easily. Ready for battle. Will determine not just future, but show who really in charge here. Everything depends on me now. My decisions alone. No time has come to act. This path, although difficult, leads to important changes. Going to follow it to end? No matter what happens, opportunity for revenge comes suddenly. Right as Taylor returns home. Feels like it's not coincidence anymore. After a couple weeks that feel eternal, she comes to me with important news. News I didn't want to hear, but somehow expected. Taylor announces she's pregnant. Moment she says it, shadow of doubt creeps into heart. Gradually grows into certainty. Know this child most likely not mine. Thought gives me mixed feelings. From pure rage to strange anticipation. Gut feeling telling me something wrong. All events up to this point, starting to fit together, like perfect puzzle pieces. No, Taylor's pregnancy not accident. Direct consequence of her infidelity. Now have chance to use this. To my advantage finally. Discovery gives me confidence. Can now take revenge properly. For all suffering she caused me. No can use this as leverage. In legal battle that's coming. Thought gives me strength. Every thought about Taylor, being held accountable, fills me with determination. Fills me with excitement. Not just about revenge anymore. About justice I've waited for. Now it's in my hands completely. Already imagining how to present all evidence of her betrayal in court. How to prove I'm not father of this child she's carrying. Painting pictures in head of future trials, where all secrets and lies will float to surface like soap bubbles bursting from too much pressure. Preparing myself to use every detail, every piece of evidence that could help prove my case. Evidence collected of her infidelity will not only be convincing, but shocking to everyone. Whoever knew us as couple can already imagine her eyes filling with horror and confusion. When everything becomes clear, thought gives me confidence, supports me in difficult moments. Now knowing about her pregnancy, revenge plan becomes clearer, more structured than before. We'll be able to prove she wasn't faithful to me. This fact will carry weight when we deal with custody issues, when we face each other in court. No, even if she decides to leave, won't escape consequences of her choice anymore. Every action she took will now backfire on her. Going to take full advantage of every single detail. Determination growing daily. Realize more and more. This pregnancy my only chance to start new chapter in life. Ready to fight not just for rights, but for unborn child too. So they won't become victim of her lies and betrayal. Gathering thoughts carefully. No, have to plan precisely to achieve my goal fully. Every step must be calculated, down to smallest detail. Can't leave her any chance to escape this situation. Heart filled with confidence. Won't allow her deception to go unpunished anymore. She'll understand can't escape responsibility so easily. Determined to prove I'm right. Restore my dignity completely. With each passing moment, feel strength gathering within. Preparing for upcoming struggle. Understand situation will affect not just my life anymore, but life of unborn child too gives me even more motivation to see this through. Not going to let her off easily. This just beginning of journey. To get justice I deserve. No have chance to change everything. Going to take it like never before. Nothing will be easy, but ready for challenge ahead? Prepared to fight for my rights. Now that, have solid plan. Feel in control of situation. Gives me peace of mind. Confidence in my actions. Understand this moment. It will be starting point for everything that's coming. Ready for all changes in my life. Thoughts focused on turning this betrayal into strength will help cope with this difficult situation. No matter what comes next, Taylor still going on so-called business trips. Every time she's absent, new suspicions arise in me, even though nowhere she's really going. Doesn't stop me feeling restless. Doesn't stop constant anxiety. Each time she leaves, feel her slipping away more. Gives me dull rage inside. Need to do something about it. Realize just watching her not enough. Decide to go further with plan. Hire private detective. Becomes absolute necessity for me. Looking for someone who can help. Gather evidence to confirm suspicions. Detective turns out experienced specialist. Knows exactly how to handle such cases. Takes on task confidently. Promises to provide all necessary information. Gives me hope that soon we'll have concrete evidence of betrayal. Something irrefutable in court. Watching him conduct investigation. Feel tension building inside me. Growing stronger each day. Soon detective sends first message. Preliminary results of his work. This just beginning though. Manages to get not just photographs, but videos from their meetings too. Becomes shocking discovery. Each image captures moments I didn't want to see, but now they become my weapons. Footage shows Taylor laughing, enjoying company of another man. Makes me feel betrayed and angry. All over again. Every video watched confirms my worst fears completely. Heart sinking in pain. Watching these scenes. Not just cheating anymore. Pure betrayal of everything. No, can't forgive this. Ever. Can't take eyes off these images. Realizing these aren't just broken loyalties anymore, but completely shattered dreams. All evidence forming clear picture. Realize can't stop here. Need to gather more. Detective confirms at hotel reception. This couple regularly rents room. Becomes another heavy blow. Every time Taylor goes on trip, now know she's not alone. Hotel becoming their regular meeting place. Imagine them spending time together. While I remained in dark, completely unaware. My resolve growing stronger. No, now have all evidence needed to take proper action. Going to use this information to my advantage. Ensure I get justice. Understanding not alone in suspicions. Gives me confidence and strength to move forward with plan. Each new piece of evidence, like step towards revenge. Feel desire to restore justice, boiling within me. Planning exactly how to use all collected data. Make it part of bigger plan. Now have opportunity to bring Taylor into open. Going to take full advantage. Already imagining how to present this evidence in court. How to insist on its veracity. Make everyone see truth. With each new fact discovered, anticipation of revenge grows stronger. Not going to stop until achieve my goal completely. Each new evidence only fuels my determination more. Realize time to act has come. Need to carefully consider exact next steps. This situation not just personal tragedy, real game now we're ready to show what I'm capable of. Have every opportunity to gain upper hand in confrontation. Every step taken brings closer to goal. Have no intention of backing down. Now determined to find out how it really happened. Not let Taylor get away with it. This stage becomes starting point for all future actions. Feel everything will come together. Still can't believe all this happening, but can handle situation now. Every meeting between Taylor and that man becomes confirmation of her lies. Ready to use all of it. All this evidence will be basis to show she has no right to respect or trust anymore. Now have opportunity to take control. Show her not everyone gets away with it. Becoming more determined each day. Now know exactly what need to do to get my justice finally. Each new step strengthens confidence. Realize only way is forward towards new life. No turning back anymore. Time passing inexorably. Taylor's pregnancy approaching end. Seems heading to logical conclusion. Each new day living with her, feeling more unbearable emotions. Plunging me into depression, into complete despair. Every evening returning home, after a long day at work, overcome with nasty feeling. Like trapped in unhealthy script, where Taylor plays main role. I'm just extra with no voice, no say in what's happening. Trying best to focus on business. But congratulations from friends. Only make condition worse. Make me feel more uncomfortable. They all sincerely happy for us. Enthusiastically talking about how wonderful it is that we'll soon have child. Who'll change our lives forever. Make everything better. Every time hear these words, have to fight to contain inner rage rising to surface. like volcano ready to erupt. Know this girl, not my daughter. Thought that none of friends could even imagine what going through only increases my bitterness, makes everything harder. Decide to play long game. Have no other choice, really. Pretend to be perfect husband. Try not to arouse Taylor's suspicions. Not easy at all, given complexity of internal experiences. Don't want to spoil. Carefully constructed plan. Forming in my head, everything must be perfect. Every day fulfilling duties becomes kind of ritual. Cooking dinner, cleaning house, taking care of creating atmosphere of family comfort. Doing everything expected of me as husband, trying to hide true feelings. Know this time of patience will take its toll. Getting harder every day to keep pretending, hiding true emotions. Feel like actor on stage, performing rehearsed text. Can't step back from role, must maintain appearance. Smile constantly, say pleasant words. Try creating illusion of perfect harmony in our lives. Buy small gifts for Taylor. Hope to maintain appearance of perfect life together, even as storm rages inside. Indignation growing in soul, gradually undermining confidence. Every day reminds me, living with woman who deceived me causes more and more irritation. Understand she absolutely doesn't care about our relationship. Can't help but cause deep disappointment inside. Internal struggle continues. Realize sooner or later, time will come when have to deal with this. Every time look into her eyes, full of happiness and carefreeness. Realize this all just game. Can't continue anymore. Games don't want to play. Feel heart filling with determination. Carries me forward, like inner voice telling me, everything will be fine. When Taylor gives birth to girl, who sure isn't mine. Decide to wait month. Let things settle first. Know during this period, have to gather all strength. Prepare for what comes next. Watch Taylor enjoy life. With her newborn daughter, know it's time to act. Collected evidence of treason. Shouldn't go to waste. Now ready for my revenge. Every day hiding true emotions. Under caring husband disguise, though inside seething, with anger and disappointment, waiting for moment to file lawsuit. No truth on my side. It shouldn't remain without consequences. This new life with child can't become norm. When know she cheated, ready to fight for my truth. Collecting all necessary evidence obtained during this time. Feel time has come when actions must be decisive and precise. No longer going to tolerate deception and lies. Confidence in this growing daily, as difficult as dealing with my emotions. Know this step necessary. End situation once for all. Every time look at daughter, who believe isn't mine, become more offended. Realize moment approaching. Prepare for battle ahead in court. Feel resolve growing every day. With every thought about future, want to build, no need to move forward. Leave everything behind. Finally, collect all documents. File lawsuit one day. Feel tension inside. Beginning to ease finally. Know in for tough fight. Despite all odds, determined to get justice. Every morning wake up knowing, path set out on won't be easy. But can't allow myself to back down now. Time for change has come. Now just have to wait for everything that needs to happen. No turning back anymore. File lawsuit finally. Everyone around completely shocked by my decision. Can see it in their faces. Some friends and acquaintances who always saw us as ideal couple look at me with bewilderment, even with some pity in their eyes. Difficult for them to understand what I've been through, how got to this point, what led to this moment. People who often saw us together, now asking questions constantly. What happened between us? Try consoling me, of course, but they don't understand. When present evidence in court, shock becomes even more obvious. Show all collected evidence, including photographs and videos, confirming Taylor's infidelity. Every image, every video reminds me of betrayal, of pain experienced, of moments when myself couldn't believe reality of what was happening. Hearing these facts in court, seeing reactions of everyone, incredibly difficult to bear. Remember how in courtroom, people's faces reflect pure bewilderment and surprise at what they're hearing. Judge listening carefully to all arguments presented. Feel tension growing in entire courtroom. When reading out testimony, silence reigns in hall. Only occasional whispering can be heard. Judge holds attention completely, asks clarifying questions. Understand every word matters, every detail important. Show photos of Taylor dating another man, some taken in cafe, where first saw them together. Judge recording all details, adds to my confidence that I'm doing right thing. DNA test becomes final argument. When results confirm, not father of this girl. Silence in room becomes deafening. You could hear pin drop. Court leaves Taylor with nothing. Verdict becomes final nailed. In coffin of her future, everyone present in hall, including lawyers and judge, can't hide their surprise. at revelations. Taylor sits across from me, face contorted in shock, genuine confusion in her eyes. Can see her world crumbling. Feel something more ignite inside. Not just desire for revenge, but feeling of liberation finally. Her lover, always on horizon before, disappears moment this becomes known. Don't know where he went, don't care at all anymore. All Taylor can do now, turn to her parents, move in with them. Nothing else left. Judge addresses her directly, makes clear her actions, won't remain without consequences, emphasizes trust in marriage, foundation of relationship. Cheating leads to destruction. Her family doesn't seem happy. With her actions either, finds herself in situation where whole life collapses in single instant. Remember Taylor coming to me several days after this, not knowing what to do, asking for forgiveness, begging for second chance, but it's way too late. Every time she appears, find it difficult to look her in eyes anymore. Remember all times she deceived me. Feel pain she caused again. Taylor tries saying, made mistake. It was all momentary thing. Realizes how much loves me, but words sound empty. Can't arouse sympathy anymore. Every time asks forgiveness, reminded of all days she betrayed me. Hatred only intensifies. With each visit, she comes in tears, begging to give another chance. But understand can't do this. Can't forget what she did. Her words can't eclipse pain she caused me. Gradually, her visits become less frequent. Realize she really needs time to understand consequences of her actions fully. Every day feeling better, beginning to accept new reality, found freedom waited for, can focus on plans for future. Taylor becomes thing of past. Decide won't let her come into my life again, despite all pain she caused. Know it's time to move forward. All these events become lesson. We'll remember rest of life, became stronger, wiser, realize need to be attentive to those around me. Every step forward feels important. Realize need to make better decisions. Taylor's fate remains outside my life. Can focus on own desires and dreams. Difficult journey but ready to keep moving forward. Feel filled with energy that was suppressed for so long. Every day making new decisions, making myself better person, spending more time with friends, taking up sports, rediscovering joy of life. Realize only bright prospects, opportunities ahead of me, never imagined before. All these events become important part of my life. Know now on right path. Taylor's fate behind me now. Feel ready for new challenges that lie ahead. Time to start fresh. After divorce from Taylor, feel relief that's indescribable. Feeling opens doors for me. Ones that been closed long time, fencing me off from light and joy. Each new day brings hope. Life can change for better. At first thought wouldn't recover. Quickly from everything happened. Everything experienced. Left deep imprint on soul. Seemed would be very difficult to go through all this, but thanks to support of friends and family, plus my own efforts, managed to recover properly. Understand life goes on. Need to look forward, not keep looking back. At painful past, sport becomes real salvation. Return to gym finally. Begin exercising with greater strength. Working out becomes daily ritual. Fills me with energy and positivity. Every morning get up with determination. Head straight to gym. Work out for hours. With courage and energy, rediscovering world of physical activity. Every session becomes inspiration. Over time, notice workouts not only improve physical fitness, but help cope with emotional distress. Physical activity becomes way to maintain health, clear mind of negative thoughts. Notice with each new day, becoming more confident in myself and abilities. Immerse myself in work too. Helps distract from dark thoughts. Work becomes important part of life. Begin setting new ambitious goals. Spend lots of time in office, focused on projects and tasks. Each completed task raises self-esteem. Become more productive at work. Allows achieving greater success. Winning recognition from colleagues. Soon notice work becomes not just source of income, but platform for implementing ideas. Actively propose new projects. Make suggestions contributing to business development. Each new project becomes challenge. Enthusiastically take on implementation. Work on creating team, where everyone shows talents. It all pays off well. During recovery process, not only regain physical fitness, but develop new skills and abilities. Year after divorce, feel ready to turn new page in life. That's when meet woman, who becomes my new wife. Meet at gym, we're both working out. Immediate spark between us. She's bright, smart, and charming. First interaction starts, something extraordinary. With each new day, realize how easy and comfortable being with her. Her presence fills life with meaning and joy, which so badly lacked before. Gradually begin spending a lot of time together, discussing common interests, sharing hobbies and passions, share impressions of what inspires us. Conversations become more interesting. Value her opinion greatly. Often ask her advice. She's not only favorite, but wise mentor too. Each conversation reveals new facets of each other, only strengthens our feelings. She helps me believe in myself again, supports me in all endeavors. After some time, she becomes pregnant, immensely happy to learn. Soon becoming father, news causes storm of emotions. From joy to slight panic, both look forward to arrival of new family member, feeling absolutely magical. Discuss daily how we'll raise child. What values and traditions want to pass on to them. When our son born, one of happiest moments in life. Can't hold back tears of joy. Looking at our little miracle, just come into this world. Moment hold him in arms first time, feel all worries disappear, leaving only boundless love with birth of child. New life begins in house, full of joy and worries. Wife and I become team, all efforts aimed at creating cozy and loving atmosphere. For our son, every day brings new joys, new discoveries that strengthen our relationship more. Try to remember all achievements, every step and word, every smile that illuminates our morning together. Walk in park together, read books to him, laugh at his first spoken word. Our son becomes center of universe, ready to give all our strength. For sake of his happiness, found hope, love, and happiness. That seemed lost forever. Life becomes meaningful again, grateful to leave past behind. This new chapter becomes opportunity to start over completely, determined to get it right. Now know can be happy, rebuild life without looking back at betrayal and pain. Every day continue working on myself, striving to become better person, better father and husband. Understand this not just my life, but life of our entire family. We're all part of something bigger. This new chapter full of hope, ready to face whatever challenges might come our way. New life filled with meaning. No many bright moments ahead, unforgettable impressions waiting. Every day becomes new beginning. Look forward to what fate has in store. Every new experience, every meeting, every moment with son becomes priceless for me. Becoming father gives greater appreciation. For simple joys and moments might previously seemed insignificant. Wife and I dream about how we'll spend time on vacation. Fills our hearts with joy and anticipation. Son becomes not just common happiness, but connecting link unites us even more. No many surprises ahead, only fuels desire to strive for best. Every new day, learn to be attentive to little things that fill life with meaning and purpose. My new life full of joy and love becomes light that always illuminates my path forward towards better future.